Well, my name is Abdulaziz Ayaba, and many know me as DJ Djsmart, the artist landlord. So basically, DJ Djsmart is I'm a radio presenter, a media personality, and I work with Pure FM currently in Navrongo. But initially, as a media work, I've been working with other media houses. I've been with Quality FM, I've been with Source FM Boku. So basically, DJ Djsmart is somebody else. We got into radio by passion, and then monitoring people already in the system for a very long time. Radio was part of us, although we were not having in mind of being radio presenters. But all in all, we realized that the potentials and the passion was there, to get in. So we got into this radio work and by passion, and then by inspiration from a lot of people. Well, anybody who knows and then hear the artist landlord would definitely don't have a surprise of hearing me, because you look at where I am coming from and then what I've done in the industry. Initially when we came into the media line, the mind was like, okay, a lot of people don't know much about our people, especially the artists within our zonal areas. So my focus in the media was like, let's unearth talent, because people were not getting chances. So when I came, I realized that I need to unearth all talent and give boys the chance to let people know and hear about them. So I decided to do that way back on radio. People who follow me on radio knows that I don't like talking much about the A1 or A class artists. No. I like unearthing talent and talking much about the upcoming one. So people realize that I've unearthed a lot, and so therefore they need to give me as a landlord of all artists, because I am their father and I love them so much. So it was given to me by one of the artists in Boku. Yeah, and the name is Young Jiro. He looked at me and said, "Smart, that's the kind of work you are doing. I don't want to compare you to other personalities, but you are just our landlord, because you have the passion and you love us." So the name just came by and spread everywhere. I've never regretted doing radio. I know I've not achieved many things that I want on radio, but the way I am, I've never regretted. Yeah, although this radio work a lot, we expect a lot from the radio work, but it looks as like your level of work and where you are going. So I never regretted what I've done in the system. Even if I should quit radio today, people will still mention my name, and I'm so proud of what I've done. I think currently I'm on a third radio station, because I've been with Quality FM in Garu, and then I've also worked a very long time with Source FM in Boku. I was the programs manager there, and then I been there I think 2017 September, and then I left there September last year. Yes, and then I'm with Pure. Life is dynamic. Sometimes we want to take new challenges and then have a different experience. That is why I decided, like, okay, fine, let me take a different experience in a different zone to see. Because you don't have to just be sitting at your comfort zone and then think you are always the best. No, let's take another challenge, and then if things are possible, why not? So we'll make another move to take a new challenge. This radio work. Oh, a lot. I told you the last time on what's the name, Dreams FM, that I love to work with A1 Radio. We're on Dreams, and I told you A1 Radio has been a target, and then Dreams FM is also there. So when opportunity comes anytime, why not? Because we have been monitoring A1 Radio today. Even when we go to Kumasi, I basically base more in Kumasi. Even not this days I'm working here, I base more in Kumasi, and I monitored A1 Radio and studios, the professionals, and how you do your things. It inspires me a lot. We look forward. Outside the region, I have a lot of radio stations outside the region there, and any radio station, a very reliable radio station that comes in, I'm always ready to take a challenge and then work for them, because I believe in new things and I believe in a challenge work. If you give me the challenge, that is why I'll show you my powers. Sometimes I want to take challenge, then make people to know that okay, these things weren't done. But since the artist landlord got involved, these things have been done. So a lot of challenges that I'm really to face. Yes. Oh, a lot. Entertainment personalities, a lot. You know, in the Upper East region, you were one of them, Lexus. You know, I told you severally, even if we meet off cameras, I said, Lexus, you inspire me a lot. Those days when I'm traveling, whether I'm from Kumasi and I'm entering Bolga, or from Boku and I'm entering Bolga, I make sure I check my time. Will Lexus be on air? I want to just listen to you because I love the way you vibe and flow. You know, so in the region and then even in Ghana, you are one of the guys we looked up to on entertainment, showbiz. You know, the last time when I heard you were in the region, I was like, hey, Charlie, this guy, okay, he's all part of the game. But when we cast our eyes big, we're also looking up to some of the guys there, you know, and the Dusty, they are there doing it, and we are looking at how they're doing it. And then Sammy Flex, he's the current guy I'm monitoring. Because the last time, he was like, people will not understand where he comes from. And he has sacrificed a lot, and he's doing a lot. So Sammy Flex like this, I'm looking up to him to also get to where they are today. Well, the media, we are trying our best. Yeah, we are trying our best. You see, when you look at the media in Upper East region, and then you look at the industry itself, comparing to about 6 years ago, you realize that there's been a lot of improvement. Yeah, there's been a lot of improvement. Years back, I was fighting that the artists from the Kusaug area were no more heard in the Bokatanga, and the artists from the Bokatanga were no more heard in the Kusaug area. You know, we were fighting about all this, but we came to understand that with the power of the media, we try to insert things, and then people have tried to also hear the craft from the Upper East region. Trust me, when you go down to Kumasi and then the Accra there, Upper East region music is not well held, but they will not doubt about the craft from this side because we've been able to a little bit sell ourselves. So the media has really impacted the industry. Top 5 artists. You want me to mention more than 20 or 5?
Just 5.
5 in the region. Hi, 5 in the region. You know, top 5 region. Hey, Charlie, the name shouldn't escape me. Yes. Top 5 in the region. I'll count number 1. The rap Jet Lane. I love his rap. Yeah. Then, Fresh Fire. Yeah, he's one of the guys in the news. He's doing very well. Very good songwriter. Yes, and you know, Soribia to have put the Upper East music on the map. I've monitored them severally. Yeah, then these people, Rock City. Yeah, they were the very people, you know, when you go to the Boku area there, Charlie, these people stormed the place some time back. So they are well known when you go to every part of the region. They mention Rock City too, Mobile. So they are part of the known people. Yes, and then there's another guy from the Kusaug, the Young Pop. He's also one of the guys. Doing very well. So basically, I think these are the top guys I know. And then don't forget, you know, this guy, I've monitored him so well closely, and then I realized his potentials. I mean, Showboy. Yeah, you know that guy. He's using Darga. I mean, the hard way to go into the music. Yeah. So these are my guys I know so much, but all of them they are doing well. Our top 5 in Ghana. Stoneboy is 1. We're talking about Sarkodie is 1. Let's talk about Famie. Don't forget about Kofi Kinata. So 1 in Ghana, and I think the last one, top 5. I'll add Shatawale because that guy is also selling the music brand in the country. Oh, radio presenters are not humanizers. It's just a perception. You know, the girls too love us. The girls still love radio presenters, but we're not humanizers. It's just a name that they are giving it out there. They are not. A lot of things are happening there, but when you come to the radio, because they know you are on a media space, so people will look up to you. You are humanizer. No. But the girls still love us. We are not. Madam movements. Huh. You know, sometimes you feel like where you want to get to, you are not getting there. Yeah, you feel like people who appreciate your work, they are not appreciating you. Yeah, and then you feel like where, you know, where you are now, people are hearing about you. You know, there are certain things that you are supposed to be doing, and you are not getting there. You know, so at the moment, I will say that we are down of so many things, but I'll only talk about people not appreciating the good work of a radio presenter. That is one thing that worries me a lot. Oh, my exciting moment on radio, you see, it excites me a lot that you be speaking to somebody on radio, on phone, then along the line you had opportunity of hosting the person on radio, one-on-one, great personalities. Stonewall was one of them. I hosted one-on-one on radio. And then when we met, Stonewall was like, oh, DJ Smart, we used to talk on phone, you are here. Oh, then he gave me a hug. Then we had an interview about 30 minutes on radio. So I think it was a best moment that I could always encounter. When I listen to my interview, so I say, hey, one guy, the international guy, people are talking about you. Then other artists I've got to have in touch in studio with, like the Fancy Gadam, like the Macau shows. But if it's on phone, you know, you can count them. So it was the best moment with Stonewall. Why not? I advise everybody who want to go into radio work, but you need to be very vigilant and very dedicated. You need to be very hard work and passion. Sometimes you see this work, if you are doing without passion, you can never get to where you are. And then you know one thing that's also on radio, you need to forget about envy. Yeah, if you don't know, you learn. But if you think somebody has been there for a long time, then you want to envy the person, you don't go anywhere. So anybody who want to go to radio, person can go, but you need to be very hard working, you need to be very dedicated, and then don't also focus on envious people. Learn. That will take you to where you want to go. Well, so you can check me out on all social media handles as DJ Smart Upper East or Smart Media Upper East. That is where you can go and follow up on social media, on YouTube, wherever. You can get me at DJ Smart Upper East region. So basically, that is what we can actually say. Yeah.